First things first, I'd like to thank Immortal HD Films for making me the knob of the week for this week. That is a major privilege. Thank you very much. And you guys don't know who Immortal HD Films is. He makes a lot of Minecraft videos, but he's also makes some other videos on other games. If you look at his channel, if you like what you see, then go subscribe to him. This has to be the loosest term of interactivity. Let's slowly walk to the other side now. God, it's like they ripped that from a Darth Vader soundboard. Any day now. Did I miss something? I honestly have no idea on what's going on here. Let me guess, the game will never explain what is happening right now. So I just realized something. In this game, the name Lizzie is a reference to the Stephen King book, Lizzie's Story. But they have nothing to do with each other. So my question is, why would you even bother referencing it? Finally, they learned how to fade in and fade out a tile screen. And now we're back to the original setting of the first game. It all goes back together somehow. Remember that useless boarded up room back there? Good times. With the construction of this new room, it makes you wonder how long these games are supposed to take in real time. So did I beat the game already? Excuse me? I like how my character could give a fuck less about what was in that bathroom. Oh, and they added bars to make you not go into that room. Somehow. Oh yeah, I remember now. We tried to kill ourselves. No, it was the other guy who tried to kill themselves when we got into his body somehow. This shit needs to still be explained. And suddenly, random hole. And we come to our first random minigame that we all know and love in our Decay games. And this one is extremely slow and it's extremely boring, and it's in there for no reason whatsoever but just to get a key that you could easily put somewhere else or put some more challenge into it, because all this is ridiculously easy. It's annoying for no reason, and they just toss the shit together just to make the game longer. And even if you do lose, there's nothing really holding you back from doing it again, because you start in the same room again. You don't lose any items, you don't start back to any checkpoint, you're still at the same room. You just have to do it again. It's trial and error, and you should have no problem to begin with, considering how easy this is. So now we can open up the store's freezer. And a random man hanging himself, and our character still doesn't even acknowledge it or care. I am going to say this, the background music you hear right now isn't that bad. Again, none of this makes any sense whatsoever. Apparently, in this world, if you look at a photograph at the place it was taken of, it magically reappears. How is that possible to support our weight? Two questions. One, how did all the wood burn in seconds? And two, how come this stuff hasn't burned with it? Well, that was the easiest puzzle ever. This hallway is extremely convoluted for no reason. Thank you, whoever was in that shower. Sure, why not? Whatever. And while you're at it, just throw some John McCain faces at me. $500 to put into that animation. Oh hey man, that hung himself? Oh well, okay, I'm just gonna be over here, I guess. So the puzzle here is basically to decode a certain note you get with the cryptogram, which basically translates to "Now you are my slave." The way you do it, I guess, kind of makes more sense than what you usually see in Decay, but in a game in general, it still makes no utter sense. But you know what? Fuck that. I already know the code, so I might as well just put it in anyways. I'm just going to speed this up because it'd be ridiculously boring not to do so. Oh, so I'm just Jim, I don't have a last name at all. Oh yeah, you mean that ridiculously creepy doll that tries to scare you at every second, whether it be pop scare or not, and fails doing so? Yeah, I know that doll. Man, my boss is a dick. All those cutscenes so far has explained the whole how your family died and who you really are kind of thing. The whole his world bit? What? So we're finally given an objective, and that is to stop Oswald White. So finally, we're given some sort of direction on where we're supposed to go. I ask this again. How is that bar able to support our weight? What? So now that they find out that the doll is friendly, now we have to find the parts of it that were taken by, I can only assume by that gas mask thing that we saw that tried to scare us but failed miserably at it. So I guess this does make a little bit of sense now you know that it's friendly. Oh, and they give you absolutely no indication on where these things are. You just have to randomly look around for it. And finally, we're at this room that was completely useless in the first and pretty much the third one. And we're only here just to get the doll's leg. And that's it. I like how the music is trying to give you suspense, but all they're trying to do here is get in the arm. And now we're on to reconstructing the doll. Now you know what I said about that ball minigame where it's extremely slow and boring for pretty much no reason to be there? Pretty much the same thing goes here, except you have to do this thing 4 times for each body part. It's just matching the thumbsticks together. Why is this necessary? Damn, that thing moves fast. Are you guys ready for the most boring minigame in the Decay series? Well, look no further. So guys, isn't this amazingly fun? You just press A to change to arrow. I mean, that's so much fun. I can't believe I paid $3 for this game. So it's that dog panting sound again. Nothing new, really. Only the best and the most exciting games at Shining Gate Software. And for no reason, black water. Dude, holy shit, it looks like he's gonna rape me. So that was part 3 of the Decay series. Closing thoughts. They try to make it as long as they possibly can, in which they achieved. It was way longer than part 2 or part 1. And I guess you get more out of your buck for $3 with the minigames and all that, but the minigames are boring and they just purposely lengthen the game. And that's pretty much their sole purpose. They fill you in on what we're supposed to do now, which is good and all, but the random pop scares for no reason, like that thing when in the bathtub, that made no sense whatsoever, had no right being there. And overall, this is the best out of the series so far, but that's not saying much.